Climate change is the most significant existential long-term challenge facing the planet today, and so it should be a major issue of discussion for citizens in the Waterloo Region during this municipal election. But what, may you ask, can folks of the Waterloo Region do to tackle the problem? Well, I would like to suggest there are several areas where our actions can have a positive impact on our region's efforts to achieve its short-term goal of reaching the reduction of greenhouse gases by 50% by 2030, as well as then setting the foundation for continuing reductions in subsequent years and decades. First of all, we have to get people out of their vehicles and onto public transit, or encourage them to revert to active transit options such as walking or cycling. The Waterloo Region has a very successful light rail transit system, the ION, and it has had a significant effect on communities and must be extended as planned into Cambridge. In addition, the branch feeder lines to the ION stations by the Grand River Transit bus system must also be improved, augmenting both the existing routes and the frequency of these buses so that it is more convenient for our citizens and making them more inclined to use the system. One final consideration with respect to local transit would be to examine the feasibility of our region to offer free public transit, not only to the usual folks, the students and the seniors, but to everyone who chooses to use public transit system. This option has been implemented by several cities around the world, resulting in improved usage and, interesting enough, some cost savings. In fact, Victoria, BC, which is a city of a similar physical size and population to Waterloo and the Kitchener region, is conducting a free trial of free public transit for their community. The results of this particular Canadian trial could be useful here and quite valuable when we're considering this potential option for the Waterloo Region. In addition, a high quality, frequent, fast, and convenient intercity public transit system of rails and buses is also essential to getting folks out of their vehicles. High-speed, rapid transit, not just two-way, all-day go, should be our objective, and the vehicles should not be gas or diesel. With respect to active public transit, creating a more extensive system of cycling routes with safe and segregated lanes is vital to getting more people out of their cars. An improved system of groomed and snow-cleared walking and cycling trails will also enhance the potential for folks to choose active transportation instead of automatically just choosing their cars. Speaking of cars, while we transition from fossil fuel vehicles to electric vehicles over the next decade and beyond, we're going to need many, many, many more high quality, universally accessible, rapid charging stations throughout our region. The region has installed a few charging stations at key locations, but a much greater level of financial support and incentive is required from all levels of government to meet the anticipated exponential growth in the need for charging stations. Finally, I would urge the region to maintain and, where possible, enhance its green tree canopy to help reduce the dangerous effects of summer heating and encourage alternate heating and cooling options, such as the use of technologies like heat pumps and solar and wind electrical energy production. Enforcement of the retention of the existing boundary between the rural and urban areas of our communities, and the prevention of the encroachment of development into the essential farming and agricultural areas of our community is also very important. To date, I've discovered the Waterloo Region has been very proactive with respect to tackling this problem, but we need to continue what has already been started policy-wise and implemented to date. We need to do more, and we need to do it faster to mitigate our ever-increasing and dangerous climate crisis. If elected to Regional Council, I will work diligently towards achieving these goals. Thank you.